Adios. So, oh fuck. Sorry. It's me here. I hope you can see me. Your courageous adventurer. And I'm really fucking scared right now. I'm in, like, this patch of woods in, Seneca Falls. Set up camp a little while ago. It's like 10:30 right now. Trying to see if I can fall asleep, but there's just something, as I was like hanging my food out a ways from the tent so that nothing would fuck with me, that started making some interesting, like, get the fuck out of my house noises at me. A little frightening, I'll admit. I actually started to grab all of my shit, and I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna go back to that hotel that I saw, but decided to not be a pussy, and to be epic, as they say, and stick it out. So I've got my little, I don't even know what you would call it. It's not a habitat. Little get-together of sticks and branches, with my poncho strung over it so that if it rains I'll be nice and dry, but it offers a little protection, from angry animals. The good news is I'm nice and warm, mostly from, I think, sweating, setting up my tent, and from fear. A little dehydrated, but I have my Camelback with like a little bit of water in it left. I'm just trying to ration that out, so at breakfast tomorrow I'm going to have to get a lot of water. As far as the run goes, it was fine today. I think after my last filmed little bit, I took about a 45-minute nap, and that was in Newark. And then I ran for fuck. So, it's almost 5 in the morning. Light outside now. Just woke up. Freezing my ass off. It rained last night, but I'm dry. All my shit's dry. Because my poncho lean-to worked. Clean up and get going. Had like the worst pain in my legs ever this morning. It still really hurts. It's not going to be a fun run today. I guess I'll give you a tour of the lean-to now that it's light outside. So that's that. That's how I slept then. So here's one last quick look around the campsite. There's my blue sweater, which I'm having a really hard time debating whether I should get rid of or not. So I think I'm gonna start out today's journey by keeping it with me. And then, if I absolutely must, I'll throw it away. This is where my lean-to used to be. It cleans it up rather nicely. Over here is where I heard something screaming at me last night. Very frightening. Whatever this bush is, that's pretty much what I made my lean-to out of. So I probably had the best smelling lean-to ever. Couple rocks over there, some trees. Oh, there's the east, the sun. And there's actually a house over there that I didn't realize. Can't really see it, but I would say it's probably, I don't know, 100 yards that way. So if they really wanted to see me or hear me, they probably could have. So I apologize for all of the shaking this morning. I was shivering, freezing my ass off. I've warmed up now once that I've gotten moving. None of my stuff is wet, which is perfect. A little bit of dew on the ground, but my tent system worked really well, where I anchored each corner and sort of made a channel, so the water just beat it off to the four corners. Didn't come off on anything of mine. So I'm going to head out now. I'll probably walk for at least a little bit to let my legs loosen up, because they feel absolutely terrible. Much worse than they ever have after a 10K or a race. So today should be fun. Luckily I'm getting an earlier start. It's almost 5:30, and so that gives me an extra 2 hours that I didn't have yesterday of sunlight. So good news. Here we go. So here I am. I just ran for, I don't know, about 55 minutes, covered about 6 miles, so I'm cruising at about 10-minute mile pace. Yeah, that's right. I've got 9 miles to go till I hit Auburn, and then I'm pretty much home. Like, that's definitely the home stretch. So this will be a good day mentally, I think. I'll hit a bunch of landmarks that I'm familiar with rather quickly. So I stopped here at a gas station, grabbed a massive thing of Pepsi to get some sugar, some calories, because yesterday I wasn't able to eat a whole lot. I tried to do as much as possible, but it just wasn't going down. So hopefully today is a little bit better. I'll probably stop again in Auburn, get something a little bit more substantial than just soda. Blue sweater still with me. I think she'll make it all the way home, which I'm pretty excited about. Past Montezuma Wildlife Refuge, just a mile back, and that was like the gold standard goal for yesterday. But I made it to Seneca Falls, which was the silver standard. So that's better than just Waterloo. So yeah, so I made good progress yesterday, and today should be fine. Although it hurts to do pretty much anything today. Yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully, as I get out there and keep running, my legs will limber up a little bit. But it pretty much hurts a lot to run. I'll probably be running in hour to hour and a half segments today, because I doubt I'll be able to put in anything more substantial than that. But I have more time. I have an extra 2 hours today before sunset. I'm not sure exactly the distance, but I think that once I get to Auburn, I have about 40 more miles to get home, which would mean I have 49 miles to go today, which is most definitely doable. And that'll put the total trip at around 110 to 115-ish, 105 to 115, somewhere in that range, which is pretty cool.